Here are the builds. This is Luke's defensive menace with a 79 3 ball. He's hitting all these threes with a 79 3. The shooting is fine if he can hit these threes. Here's the 6'2" version of the fun stopper build. We're still gonna get the 85 strength. Look at this, the 80 dunk, the 80 layup combo. 89 pass, found a way to get the pass. 85 speed, 87 agility, 85 strength. Come on now, 73 interior with a 63 block. We can even block some shots. We actually try to go get those. When I get my cap breakers, I'm putting 2 here to get 93. Get everything gold except for mini marksman. I don't really care about this badge. I'm not gonna go for that because I'm gonna use the remaining 3 to get a 95 ball handle. That's gonna be ankle assassin Hall of Fame, but you're also going to get the Steve Francis signature size up. It unlocks at starter 4. It's one of the new animations they give you, and it's really good. So that's what I'm going to do. If I get up to veteran 2 or whatever it is, I'm going to put the next 5 on lightning launch. So that's going to be Hall of Fame, and I'll boost it to legendary with the max +1. Now at 6'4", you can't have an 85 strength and a 91 speed with ball, but at 6'2", you can. Now that's hella glitchy, because you got the strength and you got the quickness. The build name is a little bit different. It's gonna say a 2-way, 3-level playmaker instead of a shot creator. And I like it. I like that name. Let's get it, because now I'm passing. I'm not just shooting, I can actually pass. And the jump shot I'm using is Kyrie. And the reason for that is because I'm looking for a jump shot that works with the button, that's nice and fast, but that's also not too fast to where you can't use rhythm shooting, because the Cam Thomas base, that was the shot I really liked. And look at this, all 3 of us were there on that shot. That's hella defense. We're throwing the lob. So the Cam Thomas jumper, it's a great jumper for the button, but with rhythm shooting, it's impossible. When you get a fast shot, it's impossible to time. It really is. And if you slow down the Cam Thomas shot, the problem is it slows down all the other shots, like your running fadeaway. You know, when people run into the corner and fade, those shots, it's going to be very slow. So you don't want that. You don't want that messing with your pull-ups, your hop shots. You don't want that. So that's why I had to make a new shot to figure this out, because I wanted to practice. But look at me getting bumpy right here. I was getting so bumpy in this game, and look how I catch up and bump him here. He misses the dunk. He went for a meter dunk. Because the thing is, if I bump you with this build going to the basket, you're probably going to miss. There's a good chance you're going to get a layup and you're going to miss. Not every time, but sometimes. And so a lot of times I'm seeing that they're trying to get the meter dunks. They're just like, let me see if I can dunk it to make sure that I score. He tries another one here. Can't get that one to drop. So I'm loving the defense on this build. So when I first started practicing with the rhythm shooting, I was using the Steve Kerr base, and it was decent because it worked for rhythm shooting, and I got to figure out how it works. But then I realized you still want to use the button too, because there's going to be situations where, especially in a competitive environment, where there's going to be hella locks on the court. In a 5v5, you're not going to have time, because you know that right stick, it's delayed. You're not going to have time to do that sometimes. Sometimes you just got to press the button and go. So I had to find a new shot where the button is good and also it still works for rhythm shooting. So I did find one, and look at our defense here. Look at Luke getting glitchy with the hop step. So I did find a shot. I found Steph Curry. That works. The button works. The rhythm shooting works. The problem is you need a 92 shooting rating. So my first build, it had a 92 mid. The second build I made, I have to wait till I cat break. So I had to find something else. That's why I went with Kyrie. That is the Kyrie base. It's a Kyrie upper and Oscar Robertson upper. They're both at 50%, and that's what I'm using now, and it's working pretty well. But if you look at the best shooters in this game, the point guards off the dribble, you'll notice nobody's using rhythm shooting. They're all using the button, especially when you have a build that has really high shooting, 99 shooting, 95, 96. Once you start getting the Hall of Fame badges, and then you can cap break to get legendary shooting, it's gonna be nice on the button, but I wanna be able to use both. And so what I'm eventually going to do is I'm going to use the button for most shots off the dribble, but then if I have time to think about it, I'm going to rhythm shoot. Or if I'm doing any of the middies, any of the hop shots, any leaners, I'll use the right stick shooting as well. Now, the only problem with the rhythm shooting is you can't activate the fades off the dribble. You know the pro fade going into the corner where you hold turbo and then you hold the shot button? You can't do that with rhythm shooting, because if you hold turbo and you use the right stick, you're going to do hop shots. And if you don't hold turbo and use the right stick, you do a pull-up, but you don't do the animation that you do when you hold turbo and press the shot button. Unless there's some secret way to do that move with the right stick. I don't know. Let me know in the comments section if you can do those fades, if you can activate the fades that everybody's doing when they run into the corner to shoot the three. If you can do that with the right stick, let me know how you do it, but I don't think you can. Hey, look at me getting a little glitchy right there. Look at that park move. Now, I actually did use the button there. See, I'm going to be using the button, but right now, the reason I'm doing every shot with the right stick is because I'm just trying to get fluent with it, just in case. Because if they ever patch all these problems, there's no delay when you're shooting, and you can actually do those fades with it, fading into the corner, then I don't see why I wouldn't just stick with it, because it works. It's working pretty good. I mean, I'm looking a little funky out here sometimes when I'm shooting. I'm missing some shots, but you know, I'm not giving up. Look, I pull it again. Splash. Not bad at all. I'm loving the pass on this build because I really missed the passing with the other build that I made. The 71 passing, it's just not fast enough. I mean, you could get away with it. It works. I mean, I did. I still got assists, but I just didn't like doing all these calculations. Look at this three. Splash. Turning early like Steph Curry. And that's not the only time you're going to see me pull a shot like that in the clutch. I'm going to do it again. You know I had to give you another comeback gameplay. You know it. And just like I said in the first video, Kai is incredibly clutch. We're all clutch, actually. We were a great team playing great defense, but you're going to see Kai again on that glass in the clutch doing what he does. This was a hell of a game. Look, we're down 10-5, and I'm going to get to the basket. I throw it down for the slam. But you know what? And this team is a little bit smarter than the other team because they're going to go for twos. When they go up, they're not just going to try to end it with a three for the rest of the game. They're going to actually just say, you know what, let's end it. Luke gets a big block. And then I contest the big. He misses. So here we go, off to the races. And I probably should have dunked it. I hesitated there. Look at that. Kai's wide open, though, so let him get the slam. It's a 1-point game, but they're about to go on a killer run. They really are. And look, they're switching up the offensive attack. Sometimes it's my guy, sometimes it's this guy. That's why I like this lineup, because me and Luke can defend the ball. That's why I like to have defense on my build, because I don't want to be hiding on defense. I don't want to be a liability. You see me in this session, I've been guarding the ball every game against their scores. And then when you get a game like this, they step me in for two right there. When you get a game like this where they're alternating, they got two guys that can score, it's not a problem because we can both defend. So it's 15-11. Luke is trying to get that steal. I see him. He's doing a good job. Look at that. We're bumping off the ball. He keeps trying to cut back door. I'm going to help here. I bump him, but then he gets a speed boost. Out of the bump, he does a behind the back, and he's out of there. That is hilarious that 2K is still giving a speed boost when you bump somebody. That's tough. 17-11. The game's not over till it's over. We would love to get a three here, but we can't force it. We just got to take whatever we can get, because either way, we got to play defense. We got to get multiple stops to get back into this game. So we take that layup, and here we go. Switch on over here. I'm here. I'm fighting. Look, I bump him. He didn't want to go up for it. He's getting nervous. Luke trying to get a steal. Look at him. Oh, I get beat back door, though. And it is 19-13. All they have to do is dunk it. And you see, unlike the other team, they're going to go for two again. They're not just going to go for threes. But look at this. Look at the build. I bump him, and he misses. We're getting bumpy out here. We got strength. And I'm going to take it all the way to slam it down. We need to get multiple stops again.
Chill out. The game ain't over. The game is not over.
It's a problem. If you get into position, they are going to miss. You can force a miss even at 6'2". Hands up. Kai is playing defense. We got to get every stop. And I'm running. I get the rebound with the 85 speed. Kai doesn't go right up. He says, you know what? Let's see if we can get a three. And my feet are in for 2. I'm contested. He's on the glass. He says, let me dunk it because we got to get another stop either way. It's 19-17. They've already shown us that they're going to go for 2 or 3. It doesn't matter. Whatever we give them, we can't give them anything. They're trying to dance on Luke. Luke is clutching up. Defensive menace. Now they're going to go to the center. Who do they go to? We all got defense out here. I'm watching the backdoor cut.
We're watching it. Square.
Dude.
You hear him.
Cut, bro. Someone cut. Someone's got to do something. I'm a center.
The defense has them panicking. They miss.
What are you guys?
You can hear them. I'm looking like Curry turning early. Let's go. One more stop. On this inbound, Luke goes for the steal. And I'm going to go for the steal. They take the lead. So now we're in that position where we need 3 to end it. And we're going to try to get this 3 and get him up out of here. What a game. Another comeback. It comes down to this. Put that clutch music on. I'm dancing. I'm running over here. They're double teaming. I hit Luke. We're trying to move bodies. Back to me. We're going to run a little pick and roll, little pick and pop. I'm getting double teamed. Luke. Shot clock cheese. He gives it back to me. I let it fly.
Come on.
Kai on the glass. There it is for the game. Got it. Let's go.
What? How is that not shot? How in the is that not shot clock?
That was clutch. Kai on the glass once again. Luke with another. It's not a fluke, Luke. Another game winner. 79-3. He's splashing. The shooting is fine. My songs, He Quit the Game, Lob City, and My Camo are now available on all streaming platforms. Here's my updated build, a 2-way fun stopper. Shout out to Moof for the build name. Time to dance. Ooh, got him. Oh, damn. It's time to dance. Ooh, ankles, ankle breaker. You got to finish the play, score, make it